Hello everybody, my name is Zach. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with y'all about the things that I did in the past so far. So I've got a list that I'm going to be sharing with y'all. So here we go. On March the 19th I did the deaf presentation of the challenges of being deaf for my oral communication class. Why I did that is I showed them what the pictures look like in different types of cochlear nucleus devices over the years, and the first patient who had the first cochlear. And I share my experience about what being deaf is like. Like, for example, I showed them the alarm clock that I have from the dorm. They gave me the alarm clock that I can borrow that has the doorbell. I can snap on the doorbell because the middle of the night when somebody knocks on the door like 3 a.m. in the morning, I'm a dead zombie. I can't hear you. Even if you try to yell at me. I am 100% profoundly deaf. And so that means I am mute. I hear nothing at all. But when I put the doorbell on and somebody rings the doorbell, it shakes my bed. When I wake up and look at the alarm clock and see the door icon, that means that I know that someone is ringing my doorbell. So I have to get up and do it. And there's little different icons. Well, I'll show you right there. And there's a whole bunch that I told them, like my first device and all the devices that I wore. And yeah, when the class is over, there's a few classmates come up to me that they were interested about my presentation, and that was a good sign, which meaning that I'll have a good grade, and I did have a good grade on that presentation. And so on April the 9th, I went with my two classmates for my ASL class to the deaf school in Little Rock for bonus points, and the event called the Dinner and Storybook Hour. We went with the deaf community, and this is my first time I went with the deaf community this big. Maybe I have, but that's when I was little, with the deaf school, where all these people talk, learning to talk. And so I was raised to talk because my parents want me to talk. And for the deaf community, there's a lot of people who sign. And that's really interesting watching them sign, and a lot of people who has cochlear devices, like me. And there's one person come up to me and started starting to sign. I was like, trying to sign a little, and he's like, oh yeah, oh, so you talk, you don't sign. I was like, well, I was born deaf, so I am learning to sign. So yeah, and so we became friends, talking about our stories, and it's really cool. And so yeah, it's really awesome to be there, and I'm glad that I went. So April the 10th, me and my two awesome classmates from ASL class, we went to the elementary school out of town to teach the kids to learn animal signs and the alphabet letters, and they enjoy learning them in class. And it's really interesting that when I walk through the elementary school, it's starting to bring back memories of what I did in elementary school. And this is not the same school that I'm talking about, but that's different school, but that brings me back of the old times. It makes me feel old that I'm growing up like adult now, since so many years has passed. Flies so fast. So yeah. April 21st, I did the Doctor Who presentation for oral communication class. I actually did dress up the 10th Doctor, David Tennant, for the class with my presentation, and I did the music in the background while I did the speech. I talk about the female characters, the companions, the enemies in the first seasons of Doctor Who, and all that, and it's really fun. At the end of the class, the professor really likes my presentation, which means, yes, again, a good grade on that presentation. So, April 23rd, I went to the ASL party, end of the semester party, before we leave for summer and doing finals. So we get to voted for a new officer for that day, and I am now going to be a secretary officer for fall and spring semester, and it's going to be so awesome talking with about the club with the other new officers. So it's going to be a really cool experience. And so yeah, April 27th, my last final project is the mobile for my 3D design class. And let me tell you, this right here, this mobile right here that I did is torture. Why? Is because torch flames, I burned myself 5 times and it wasn't fun. And the sun, the planets, and the stars, they're made out of wood. I used those with the wood machines in the studio, in the workshop, and I cut myself 4 times. And I'm a little clumsy, but I'm just glad that it was over and I did my project and I did real good grade on it. And so, for those people out there, if you're young, like 12, 15, or whatever, do not do it alone. Do it with adults. Let the adults help you. So, that's important, and you have to be extra careful because the safety comes first when you do projects. So, yeah. May 2nd. I moved out of my dorm to go home for the summer, but before we leave, we have to have RA to make sure that my room is clean before I leave, because if there's any spot missing, I would have to pay, and we college students don't want to pay. So, but if you're not a college student and you're about to go to college, you will understand when you get there. So, letting you know. And so, on the same day, when we come back home, and I took like 30 minutes nap, and my mom says, "We're leaving in 10 minutes." I'm like, which meaning that we're going to the rally in downtown Russellville, Arkansas. And so, we get ready, and I made a little touch-ups for my poster board, which you've seen before, and I've added more. And it's a big poster, so it's awesome. We went to listen to the guest speaker speak, and we went to marching around a few blocks, holding up the signs, "Love is love," and everything with the LGBT community. And when we come back from the train station, I was up there on the stage to talk my intro speech before my mom's speech. And yeah. If you're interested to know what the speech is, here's the link over here, or video over here, so you can check it out. If it does not work on this video, you can check out down below. I'll have that link down there, so you can look at it if you want to. And so, it's really fun. My friends were there. I had a new friend there, and it's a good time. And I'm glad that there's no hate protesters, people who hated an LGBT community at the rally. That's good. We just gotta fight what is right for the LGBT community. It's not right for discrimination against the LGBT community people. It's just insane for Arkansas. And so I hope soon and better that they start and change to a better law and try to clear things out. So we gotta make this happen to make this peace in the future. Because I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, back in the days where, black and whites, or whites and coloreds, white people have to handle so much. Some people who hated us. And it's just like, we just gotta be careful with ourselves and try not to fight against it, because we don't want to get hurt. I don't want to get you guys to get hurt. And be safe and do the best you can to fight against the LGBT community and do what's right. I am activism for the LGBT community. Talks about speeches, my experience, and all that. So it's really good to spread the stuff for people to learn that experience how struggling we are been through. So, yeah. May 4th, me and my mom went to the Avengers movie. Avengers 2 or Avengers, the movie over there. So, it's really cool. I love the 2 new characters, and I'm just speechless about the movie, so it was really good. May 5th. May 5th. I'm just so excited. I'm trying not to cry. Okay. May 5th, I went to the surgeon, a plastic surgeon, and we were talking about the surgery, top surgery, and my surgery is going to be on August 10th. August 10th. This year, and I can't wait to have that top surgery done, which is the flat chest, which meaning I'm not going to have any breasts, so which means I can wear a shirt without a binder, and I am going to be so happy after the surgery. And I've been waiting for this for a long time, and it's finally here, and I'm like, it's going to be worth it after the surgery, all the pain and all the recovery, but I'll make sure that I'll be careful, and I will make sure to let you guys know about the updates about the surgery when it comes to August. And so, yeah. May 12th, I did the interview for a camp on my college town, and I did the interview. I asked their questions with their, I answered their questions, and I finished the interview, but in the day after that, on May the 13th, I got the email from them, no, text messages from them saying that, hey, do you want to do a team leader position for the camp? And I was like, I would love to. I would love to, because I needed money. I need to earn money, and I also am going to do the yard sale in the summer. I don't know when, but I'm going to have a yard sale to earn money again, like last summer. So that's going to be a big summer for me. And so, yeah. So, if you guys need any questions, just let me down below, and have a great summer. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.